Hello, this is me again. I thought I would do like a little blogging today. I know I always do videos at night. Well, it's in the morning, but it's still dark. So I thought I would do a blog and kind of show you my daily routine. Um, I don't do this every day, just some days. But usually when I wake up, it's not in the morning. It's past noon. I think it may be 2 something right now, or maybe 3. But so I just got dressed. I put my stuff in my van already, my purse and trash that I have to put in the trash can. And so this is my car. It's not all that clean. My blankets are right here. I cover all my windows because I don't want people looking in. And I mean, you have to cover every nook and cranny because people will look in from every nook and cranny. Believe me, 12 years living in my car, I have had nooks and crannies, and people have looked in. So as a woman, I try to cover up everything, even if I have to take some tissue and cover this little crack or something, because people will look in. People do not give homeless people privacy at all. They think, I guess, you out here, well, we can watch you. We can look through your crack of your car windows, and we can look and see. Even the police, they will shine their lights through cracks and look in on you, which I don't know. But yeah, so this is my minivan. I don't know if you can see it, but that's my minivan. And I'm finna get out of my minivan and get into my, I'm finna get out of my car and get into my minivan. I don't travel around like some car life and van life people do. I stay in one city. I can't afford to travel around. I have to stay here. So in this particular city, my home base, and I have to work. And so, yeah, that's what I do. I don't have the money, the finances to be traveling around. I wish I did. Believe me, I would. So I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna try not to show too much of my surroundings. And now I'm in my minivan. Remove this. So this is what I do every day. I really don't drive my car much. When it needs gas, I take it over to the gas station and get some gas. I vacuum it out and I take it to get it washed. And sometimes when I do that, I might drive it around a little bit. Destination, because y'all know I work in different areas. So while I'm driving over to the my destination, I was watching a YouTube video and it came on my Bluetooth. So yeah, I have to get my Camry a small check at the end of the month, and I'm not too happy about that. I hope it usually passed. The man always say it passed with flying colors, but so I kind of have to like straighten it up, and my seat is pushed all the way up. I can't move it back, and I don't want to put any money into getting the seat fixed, because I might not even have it that long, much more. I don't know when I'm gonna get rid of the car. So hopefully when I get a place to live. I don't live in my minivan, which I know a lot of people would probably be thinking, why you don't live in your minivan? Because I have had people to ask me that. And the reason why I don't live in my minivan, because it would be too much work. It would be too much work to transform this van at night to sleep in it, and then in the day to transform it back when I do Uber. And then when I finish doing Uber, people get in and they track dirt. The floor mats, I got the all-weather floor mats, and they track in so much dirt. I would have to vacuum every night. Once I finish doing Uber, I would have to sanitize and then turn it over to sleep. I'd be tired. I can't do all that. That's just too much work to use this van to live in, sleep in, and do Uber in it too, and do deliveries sometime when I do deliveries. So it's much easier for me to keep my car as a living space, a sleeping space, and use my van as a business. You know, with doing the gig work, and also crochet in my van. When I get orders from Essie, I use my van like an office in a craft room. So I handle all my business in my van. So sometimes, I'm telling you, life gets hard, and I be thinking about giving up. I really do, because I'm so busy. And I think about, do you want to go back to, you're gonna have to get rid of this van, so you're gonna have to go back to just your car. Do you want to go back to putting $5, $6, $7 in your gas tank, not being able to buy the food you want to buy, and you know, all that you went through? Do you want to go back to that, digging in the trash, getting cans and bottles? And I'd be like, no thank you. I don't want to go back to that. I will continue to work, take a break when I need to take a break, but I'm not giving up anymore, because I think giving up is worse than giving up, I believe, is worse than working. But I also believe that we need rest. We need rest. And even though I wasn't working all those years, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about people too. You know, I learned a lot about the world. And so I wouldn't give that up for anything in the world. But yeah, I don't want to go back to that struggling anymore. That was just too much struggling. No thank you. So now I'm finished to, I guess, go to a gas station and throw away my trash, and then I'm going to go to my storage unit. And I go to the storage unit and I brush my teeth, wash my face. I take my showers at night, but I don't take a shower every night. That's just too much. Once you start living in your car, you realize that you do not need a shower every night like you did when you had a place to live. So I will get back to you guys a little later. I'm back. I just left the shopping center where I sleep. I told you guys in another video that one of the best places to sleep is a shopping center, but a shopping center with no security guard, okay? Because they will bother you. And that's one thing I would never understand is, if you're a security guard, if you're the police, and you're looking for crime, which is what you're supposed to be doing, why do you bother homeless people when they're asleep? There's absolutely no crime that could be committed when somebody is asleep. So I would never understand that one. So I'm on my way to my storage unit. I threw away my trash, and I will get back to you when I get there. I made it to my storage unit, so I'm finna get out, and I'm going to the restroom. I find it a lot easier just to come here and brush my teeth and wash my face instead of going to the gym. when I go there is to take a shower, or late at night when I have to use the restroom. And these gas stations, ever since Corona, these gas stations, they don't want to let you use the restroom. They're real funny. So I go to my gym, which is open 24 hours a day, and I use the restroom there. So I'm in here. I'm going to take care of business, and then I will see you back in my van. I'm back in my van, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I said about going to the gym to use the restroom. When I first became homeless, I did not have a gym membership, and I had to go to the gas stations and use the restrooms. And the gas stations, they knew I was homeless, and they didn't want to let me use the restroom. They would say you need to buy something, or I know if someone was traveling, like a family or whatever was traveling, and they needed to use the restroom, they wouldn't have told them no. But, people are so mean to homeless people. Even though when I did use the restroom in the gas stations, I would never make a mess, because I know some homeless people do make a mess in these restrooms, and they make it hard for the rest of us. But I would never make a mess, because I did not want to be told I couldn't use it because you made a mess in there the other night. But some people were just mean to me because they felt they could be mean to homeless people, because homeless people don't matter. They don't count. So they don't have to respect homeless people because they don't have money and property and all that stuff that you can't take with you when you pass away. But I had a dream one night, and in the dream it was like an obstacle course. And when it got so hard for me to complete a course, an obstacle course, I would pray to Yahweh for help. And I would call out his name, and he will provide another way for me. Or he will give me the strength to get over that obstacle. So when I woke up from that dream, I said, whenever I'm told no, I will find another way. So I live that in my life right now today. So if I'm told, like some gas stations, they tell you no, ever since this so-called virus, they tell you no, they lock the restroom up. So I'm like, okay, where can I go use the restroom? When I have to do the number 2, because I can take care of the number 1. And it's usually before I have gotten into my car. So I said to myself, okay, where can I use the restroom? I'll go to Denny's. Denny's is open 24 hours a day. They think when you walk in, they probably think that you're going to sit down and eat when you come out the restroom. But which I do go to that particular Denny's and eat sometime. And but no, I go in there, use the restroom, and I walk right out. They be too busy taking care of people at the tables, the waitress and stuff, to even say anything to you. So go to a 24-hour restaurant and use the restroom. If you have a gym membership, go to a gym and use the restroom. Now I get people saying to me, well, because I don't go in the gym and work out. I go in the gym to use the restroom and to take a shower. So people would say to me, they don't say anything to you? I say no, and I wish they would say something to me. I pay a monthly, fee, come out of my checking account every month. I wish they would say something to me. What I'm doing in there is none of those employees' business. I had one guy to say to me one night, oh, I never see you working out. I was like, oh, okay. And I kept walking. I don't have to explain myself to anyone. Believe me, I have seen so many gym employees come and go, but I'm still there. So how dare they come after I've been there, coming to this gym for 5 years, and you want to question me about what I'm doing, or that you don't see me working out. I'm using the facilities, and the facilities is a shower and a toilet. So I'm using it, So, no, I'm not explaining myself to no employee. about what I do when I come into that gym. And a lot of them, especially the women, they come in to see what I'm doing. But they better not say nothing to me about what I'm doing, and they don't see me working out. I wish they would. So I encourage you, if you have a gym membership, don't worry about, oh, they might say something to me. The shower is a part of the gym. The toilet is too. So use it. And if you want, that's all you want to do and walk out, then do that. And don't be ashamed to do that. So anyway, I see some YouTubers, when they go to the gym, they do a little workout first. I don't feel like working out. When I want to work out, I will start working out. Ain't nobody gonna make me work out. Sorry, but not sorry. You know that saying. It was something else I had thought about. I wanted to talk to you guys about, but it has left my mind. So, but I know it'll come back to me later. My next thing is getting something to eat, which is my dilemma every day. Where Tuesdays, I know Popeyes, because they have the Popeyes special. And a lot of times I go to KFC because KFC is under $10. I can get a meal and a drink for under $10. So a lot of days, especially the day that I work, I go to KFC. I don't have to think about it. I just go straight there. I mix it up. I get a 2-piece original, or I get one original piece and one crispy piece, or I get a pot pie, a meal with a piece of chicken on the side. So I kind of mix it up, but it's still always under $10. So that's my first meal of the day. I always buy my first meal of the day. And then at night, sometimes I buy me a meal at night, but sometimes it be so late and it's really, I don't want Jack in the Box, and sometimes I don't want Denny's, and In-N-Out is closed, and Raising Cane's may be closed. So I keep food in my trunk of my car. I keep cans of soup and beans. I like those bush beans, the one with the brown sugar. Yeah, that's my favorite. So I keep that in my trunk, and I keep those vacuum sealed TV dinners. I try to keep some of those in my trunk. I have soda and water and juice and stuff in my trunk of my car, and that's where I keep my toilet tissue, my paper towels, and I have like a propane burner in there that I use like in the summertime and the springtime. I take it, and sometimes I feel like I want to cook my food. I miss my own cooking. So I use that at night. I open the back of my trunk and of my van, put the back seat into the floor, and I may fry some fish. I may have me breakfast food, whatever I have to taste for. Sometimes I fry some hamburgers, and because sometimes I get tired of eating out, and the people just don't make the food like I make the food. So I miss my own cooking sometimes. But in the wintertime, spring, it is too cold to be outside cooking. So that's what I have at night. One of my soups or something. And I go to the gas station and I heat it up. So it's always good to be friends, or, with a particular gas station with the employees, and to, so you can go in there, you can use the microwave, and they won't trip about that. So I have one gas station where I'm cool with the people that works in there. So I go in there and I use the microwave and heat up my soup or my TV dinner, and it's a way that not to spend so much money. So okay, I'm finna go and get me something to eat, and like I say, it's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. So I don't know where I'm going to eat. Maybe KFC. Yeah. All right. I'll see you later. I'm back, and I got my KFC. I don't want to really show too much food on this channel because just in case homeless people is watching me that don't have money and the resources to buy food, because that was one of my struggles when I first became homeless. and I would watch YouTube videos, and I would see people showing their food on Facebook. They would be showing their food, and my mouth would be watering. Okay, I would just, I would be like, I would turn, you know, with Facebook, I would just, I can't see that. I can't see that. And I had a Facebook friend. He was always showing his food. Always. I was like, oh my God. Oh, it was killing me. Oh, I wanted to eat like that. So I said to myself, when I make this video, this channel, that I'm not going to be showing my food all willy-nilly like that, you know, because it makes people struggle. Especially if I'm talking to homeless people, and I want homeless people to watch my videos. And whether you call yourself homeless or you call yourself a car lifer or whatever you want to call it, because some people just do not want that title. I have embraced the title because I am not all those negative things that people put on homeless people. If I haven't shown you that I'm a thief, if I haven't shown you that I'm selling dope or using dope or prostituting myself, then why would you put that on me just because I have the title homeless woman? So I just want people to think outside the box. And yeah, and when people think of homeless people, they think of dirty, smelly, crazy, you know, just all these horrible things. That's what they think about. So I call myself the homeless woman. So when you see me, do you see that? Do you see dirty, smelly, crazy? Do you think I'm a dope dealer or a dope user or a prostitute or a thief? Do you think I panhandle? Because I don't. Believe me, I don't want my face out there panhandling. No, I rather work. I don't like begging, and I don't know if I want to say it call it begging, but I think that if people are in need, I think they should ask. I do, but if you have the means to work, then why don't you work? You know, everybody else, it's just, I feel like it's something wrong with you being an able-bodied person and able to work, but you don't. But yet you would rather ask other people that get up and go to work for their money. Believe me, a lot of those people that get up and go to work every day, they don't want to. They do what they have to do. So you do what you have to do too, and go to work and stop asking those people for their money. But I know in special cases where people have mental problems and stuff like that, and they're not getting any money from the government, and they just can't work or whatever, I can understand people asking for money, asking for food. I can understand like that. But the people that I see, a lot of those people that be holding up signs, to me, they look like they able-bodied. I remember I seen this one man holding up a sign. This man have so much energy. He just be walking. He be walking real fast and stuff. I'll be like, damn, I know I couldn't keep up with him. If I had to walk alongside him, I could not keep up with him. He'd be walking. He have a dog too. This man got muscles, strength, and he be holding up a sign, and I'm like, man, I know you can work. I know. I mean, I don't know if you have a criminal record. It might be hard for him to get a job, but sometimes people will hire you to do outside things. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like Home Depot, they have people standing out there and people come pick you up. Yeah, I'd do that if I was a man. I'd be standing out there at Home Depot if I have a criminal record and waiting for someone to come by and get me so I can go and make an honest living instead of holding up a sign. It's just, I don't know. There's something about, you know, the part about in the Bible, if you don't work, you don't eat. Especially like really feel like that about men, you know. Anyway, I was making a video last night and it stopped on me at 26 minutes and something, and now I'm at 24 minutes. So I'm going to end this video so I can eat my food, but I think I might make a part 2. Yeah, battery is low to use flash. Oh, my battery is getting very low. So I think I'm going to make a part 2 and you know, continue on with the blogging. All right. Have a good day. Bye.